visual. Sauce gang on the come up, taking over with the lyrical. Hey, this is critical. I gotta make it happen or it never will. I'm confirming kills, boy, the honey's on. I've been beasting lately, man, I'm in my zone.
We have Charles, we've got our good old chef Chris, we got Jeremiah, say hi.
Said hi.
We have Uriah, and we have our good friend Joya. Say hi, Joya.
Hey guys.
And of course, we have the man with the plan, the faux show with the afro, everybody's favorite chocolate gamer, Xavier. Say hi.
Oh my God, Xavier.
I was weak.
That was the weakest fucking time.
You love
sitting here
ever.
live at the All-State Arena. Somebody gonna be like,
I'm glad we're off to such a great start. We're infamous for being off topic, but people seem to like that.
Yeah.
So for once, we're actually going to try and stick as close to the topic as we can, because today, as you can see from what we have up here, we're going to talk about different factoids in Marvel with 5 specific categories we're going with. And the first topic is who we feel, in our opinion, is the smartest individual in the Marvel universe.
hashtag Infinity Wars.
Yeah, if you've seen Infinity Wars and you dare spoil in the comments, I will find you. I will slapbox your baby mama.
No, actually, he'll have me drive
And if you are the baby mama, throw them hands.
or he'll have me drive to you.
No, fam. I can have my own dove.
Also, for any artists that we look at your art, we will link you in the description.
Yeah, any art we find, we will put the links in the description. So let's start with the obvious. As you can see, Miss Joya, please tell us who you believe is the smartest in the Marvel Universe.
Well, canonly in the Marvel Universe, Luna Lafayette, aka Moon Girl, is a 9-year-old girl from, if I'm not mistaken, she's from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. She's
She's African American, and she, canon, is the smartest character in the Marvel Universe, human and or otherwise. Super smart. She made a fucking dinosaur. I mean, like, she's traveled dimensions. She's done all kind of shit in the Marvel Universe, and she's just a 9-year-old kid trying to just live life.
So what would she be like if she got older?
Exactly. Think about that.
This is the same thing we have to think about.
Well, right
when
now
we talk about,
she's also considered an inhuman.
Yeah,
she shares a mental
the
link with one.
Is the inhuman gene that she has.
Yeah. Her partnership is the Devil Dinosaur, and if you know anything about Marvel, you know that there was the original Moon Man, and his partner was also the Devil Dinosaur. It's just a entirely different incarnation of the Devil Dinosaur.
Right.
So, I don't know. Like, yeah, Moon Girl is just, for me, she's the smartest person in Marvel Universe. That's canon. So.
Can I ask one question though?
What?
And I'm not. Y'all can actually answer this too, and also you two people. You said the Blue Man had on the moon had the Devil Dinosaur, right?
No, not the Blue Man. Moon Man.
Yeah, Moon Man. You know what I mean?
Really old.
Yeah, no, old man.
1950s
so he had Devil
Marvel.
Dinosaur. Question. I want to know this, and I'm not sure if this is true or not. But when Hulk made like an Agent of Smash team, A-Bomb found Devil Dinosaur on the moon, and he asked Hulk, "Can we keep it?"
Yes, Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, Reed Richards, all of them. That's happened before. But Devil Dinosaur is like is a Marvel character in himself. He's also a Marvel hero.
Wait, really?
So he's his own Marvel hero. He just happens to be Luna's pet as well. So
like, can he talk at all?
I think he can talk. I think he also can shapeshift.
I think he can speak.
I'm not mistaken.
In different continuities, he can shapeshift and speak. But I think in the man one, he can speak telepathically with Moon Girl.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, someone's gonna correct us. They always do.
Yeah.
And the thing about it that I really like about the fact that she's the smartest, that Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, they come to her a lot in her comic books to ask her for help on their own projects because she's smarter than them. And if you know anything, you know that before her, Amadeus Cho was even smarter than them in the comic books. And so he has coined her the smartest person in the universe, and now canon she is.
Right.
So all the other geniuses in the Marvel universe consider her to be the smartest person that they know of in the entire, and Marvel's universe is big, like it's canon universe.
So
even its uncanon universe, she's still the smartest.
So is that so it's Moon Girl and Black Panther?
I feel like Moon Girl should
Yep.
have her own.
Is she in Black Panther? Is that her?
She's not a Black Panther.
Oh, that's not her.
No, she's
Smart
not.
Girl.
She should have her own movie.
They were talking about giving her own movie. The problem with giving her own movie is that she wouldn't fit anywhere because she was, like right now, She wouldn't fit anywhere. She wasn't in the Infinity Wars. This all happened before she even was born.
They can't really jumpstart her into the Marvel Cinematic Universe because she would have no part in it.
Because she doesn't have anywhere to go. This happened all before she was born.
They would if anything, they would have to do a Netflix thing like they did with like some of the street level heroes, like the Defenders for Hire, or Heroes for Hire, rather.
Yeah.
No. Or they could just give her own TV series on TV, like with Black Lightning, Inhumans.
Hold up! Oh, I sense food.
I don't care for the Inhumans. I'm sorry.
No,
She is an Inhuman.
I know she's an Inhuman, but I'm sorry we're not forgetting off stuff, but for those who enjoyed the Inhuman shows, good on you. But this one they did exactly. It was weird.
It was weird.
It was bad. Literally, the key component of the Inhumans, their king, is never supposed to talk because a whisper kills people. Yet this nigga's flabbergasted and talking like up a storm.
He wasn't talking.
His ability is to disrupt the electrons in the air. Exactly. So pretty much with that combined with all the force behind it, not to mention his superhuman strength, durability, and speed, when he speaks, disrupting those electrons can cause extreme damage.
If not death.
So that's why he uses silence to talk?
Yes.
Yeah. But Luna's powers are really like... I don't think that her powers.
I don't even think she has full-fledged powers.
She doesn't. The only power that she has is that she can switch consciousness with the dinosaur. So she can become the devil dinosaur. That's her only power. Is that she can switch consciousness with her dinosaur. That's it.
Because when I first saw
her
I'm learning so
smarts,
much,
her intelligence is her power.
So wait, where did the devil dinosaur come from? Why did he get that name?
I mean, he's red as hell. He's a T-Rex. I mean, what else do you really need?
Exactly.
the small talons of his head resemble devil
you know,
horns.
sometimes Marvel does it real simple. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wait, he does have talons on his head.
Red as hell.
Here's a perfect picture of her with Hawk, and then I think that's
the thing.
Dude, the
Thing
thing,
about him,
right?
yeah.
I guess she's playing with him, and so that's why, because he's red as heck. That's why.
He's red as hell. He's
And the things around his eyes are like curved, almost like horns.
Okay.
Are they?
So-
Can you know the picture?
Here's a perfect picture of that. Yeah.
Well, Devil Dinosaur, he has his own comic books too, so it's like.
Is it two versions?
But he's actually Devil Dinosaur's from Dinosaur World, parallel version of Earth, where the dinosaurs ended up actually morphing into like humanoid creatures, so the dinosaurs they can talk and shit.
Almost similar to like the Savage Lands and stuff.
Yeah, actually he's from the Savage Lands. I think he got banished. Well, recently they
Because
banished.
Dinosaur World was meant to be an
banished.
alternate Savage
Wait,
Land.
ain't
Yeah.
Scarface got
Yes, Scars from Savage Land.
She banished him back to the Banished Lands in her last comic book, and so they haven't written anything for Luna Lafayette since then. So nobody knows where her comic book's gonna go. Nobody knows her story.
We hope it
where
continues.
it's gonna go. Hope it continues. That's just my opinion on who's the smartest. Luna doesn't have a full story. She only has like 5 or 6 comics. So
If that's to let you know that we're working on our own comic, it's called Afro Man.
so who wants to go next? Who thinks they have a better superhero? That's smarter.
I have one.
Okay, so Chris, you're next.
I don't know if he's...
In your opinion, who do you feel is the smartest in the Marvel Universe?
I don't know if he's smart, but I know he's knowledgeable. I don't know the other way through this, but it'd be, I choose Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange in his own right is pretty smart.
Yeah, he is.
But because of the smartness, he
Actually, no.
sometimes is a little bit insane to most of the other Marvel characters.
No. He's actually magical smart.
Exactly, so...
Well, the fact that he has a doctorate proves that he's also
I
book
feel
smart.
like
Yeah.
Neurosurgeon with a photographic memory.
So he's extremely intelligent by himself.
Yeah.
Then too, he also used that and became like extremely well versed in the mystic arts.
Not to mention,
And
this
not
dude
even that-
unlocked the Eye of Dormammu during his first days training with him.
But not even that. Just because he has a photographic memory, I mean, he can become smart. If that makes sense.
He has the potential to.
He has the potential to, because he has a photographic memory. So
I would love to have that, man. That would be awesome.
yeah, but that's a good and a bad thing, because you will also remember every fucking horrible thing that ever happened to you.
Which is why he's
Ever.
crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't want to remember that.
Do you think that he got caught doing something? His mom came in. He was like, "Mom, no."
Which is why
If you dig, if that's what I'm saying. Every photographic memory is the a blessing and a curse though, because photographic memory is like you remember everything. Yeah, cool.
But in some other different dimension, he's in his house, but not
That's why.
physically in his house.
Because the reason why he's not in his house to me, because hey, don't get mad at me, don't get mad at me, people. I'm still new to the whole Marvel because I'm learning from them, okay? But to me, from what I've seen in like shows and stuff, he is in his house in another dimension. But I think trying to keep Dormammu, from coming out. That's what I think.
He's at the last second on the planet, so.
So I'm thinking like he keeps trying to keep Dormammu.
Hold on. But I feel like crazy is just a side effect of having wisdom.
Yeah,
everybody who's smart as shit in the comic books is crazy as hell.
He was reasonably paranoid.
Yeah, but I'm not talking. There's different kinds of crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about. Paranoid crazy is different than like mad genius crazy. But everybody in the Marvel universe who has just a little bit of intelligence is a little fucking weird. I'm not going to sit here and you can't lie about that. Everybody in the Marvel universe who's smart as shit. I mean, Bruce Banner. We don't even got to go anymore with that. Tony Stark is fucking. He's an egotistic maniac.
I can't look at
something's like really wrong with Tony Stark.
Like
seriously.
Really? Yeah, there is.
In some continuities,
there's something wrong with Bruce Banner. Like he has real life problems.
He has to control the damn inner Hulk, so he has to.
But the thing about it is that like. Marvel is real smart when they make their superheroes, because the problems that their superheroes already have, they don't magically go away because they have superpowers. If anything, it gets amplified. Bruce Banner was already an angry person before he became the Hulk.
It wasn't even him. It was just like a subconscious thing, like almost like a secondary personality that manifested because.
Right, but remember he used to be like a real meek, shy person, but when he went home, it was like.
He had to deal with all that shit.
He was an angry person. You just never knew about it. Now the Hulk is that anger just built up. That's what I'm saying. Like Marvel's real smart when they do they.
By the way, random disclaimer, because I know that this could often be a topic of discussion. When we're talking about the intelligence of these characters, we're going off of like natural intelligence, not something that was a mutation or something inherited or some type of cybernetic stuff. We're going off of natural things that are with them.
You have to be born with your intelligence, because getting your intelligence from a computer is not fair.
No,
that doesn't make you smart. That just makes you lucky as fuck.
Just is a living computer.
Oh really?
Yes. Yeah.
MODOK is just a living computer.
That doesn't make you smart. That just makes you lucky as shit. That's literally all.
Okay, so who would like to go next?
You.
Oh, okay. Let's see. In my opinion, because I've always felt like he's extremely intelligent for what he does, and he's one of the better characters.
God damn it, Jeremiah. I'm sorry, y'all. Ignore this man. Can you get up from the table? We're not cutting that out, by the way. We're keeping all this shit in here. I want you to hear all the bullshit we have to go through. Okay, go ahead, TJ. I am sorry.
So, let's stop it. Never call me daddy. If I won't let girls call me daddy, what do you think I'll let you?
No.
Oh my god.
So, my opinion in the smartest character is probably one of my favorites, so it's more favoritism than anything. But it is Dr. Victor Von Doom.
Oh my god, Dr. fucking Doom?
Go ahead, type it.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Please don't come for Doom, G. Please don't.
Doctor.
Okay.
I don't got a problem with Dr. Doom. It's just that is weird that you would choose that one.
No, I can understand why. I can understand why.
No, not the character being weird. Just that TJ chose him.
Yeah, I can see why.
Well, go ahead. No, let him do it.
Okay. It's his character, so yeah.
I'm listening.
The reason I picked Dr. Doom is that I've always enjoyed his character. He's meant to be a villain. On the surface, he's a villain, but when you actually go deep into his lore and like all the underbelly of it, he's not necessarily a villain. He's just someone who's trying to do the right things, but utilizing it in the wrong way.
Like Handsome Jack.
Why did you pull
Like,
that out?
yeah, I guess Handsome Jack from Borderlands. Yeah.
That does not help his cause. Put that away, Xavier.
Yes, it does. It proves how awesome Dr. Doom is.
Please don't get him this way.
Okay, now as we all
He's
know,
an anti-hero.
I'd say Dr. Doom is like I personally feel, and this is probably going to be a wrestling term.
more
I'll explain in a
expandable,
minute.
right?
Not even.
We should find anti-heroes.
Dr. Doom is literally the perfect tweener. He's someone who does things for what he feels is the right reasons, and when you look at it, it's actually right. He just goes about it in ways that aren't necessarily good. Heroic, exactly. Because literally, he's extremely intelligent, has always been smart, literally went back in time to the beginning of magic and learned it the only way you could, by living through it, essentially making him immortal. He found a way to technically be labeled as immortal. Plus, when he went to the actual Panther God, you know, the one that gave Black Panther and all the other Black Panthers their abilities, literally, that Panther went through every form of reality and future and saw that in every shape or fashion of what Doom was trying to do, Doom was right. Him taking over would be the thing that ends world wars. Things under his control would keep things in balance, but that's the double-edged sword in it. People don't want to be under his control because he has a tyrannical feel. With Latveria, he's fair, he's prosperous, he's fine, but with the rest of the world, he wants to take full control. Not so much I'm helping you, like I'm helping you because you're mine. That's more or less the biggest reason why they don't want him to succeed, but it's shown that if he does, it'll be for the better.
But that's what makes Marvel's characters so dynamic and complicated, is that nothing that they do ever goes right.
And that's awesome.
And I don't mean in that way like, oh, shit just goes left all the fucking time, but like they start off doing something and then it just kind of evolves into its own thing. Because
the biggest problem with characters like Doom is, like, Marvel villains in general just
you gotta
get the
hate
most
or love them.
Exactly, like they're meant to be villains and they do diabolical things, but for the reasons they do it, people see them as not true villains. It goes back to what Chris said. They're more seen as anti-heroes more than anything. Sure, there are some that are pure villainy, like I forget his name, but he's the villain from the Savage Lands who can manipulate any form of DNA, and Spider-Man has literally gone to him like, you can manipulate DNA on such a precise level, you can cure cancer. Why don't you? Because I'm evil and just want to turn people into dinosaurs.
Yeah, because he's an asshole.
Wait.
You just got some of those asshole characters, but you have to have those. That makes shit fun.
Yeah, I forget his name. I know, but I forget
it. Look it up. Don't guess.
No,
guess.
I'm trying to think from my head.
Well, if you get it wrong, then you're gonna be upset. So just
it's not the
use
same
Google.
person that Bruce Banner fights with, right?
No. Okay. It's not Abomination.
No, not Abomination. The Brain.
No.
That's why I said look it up. Just use the goddamn internet. It's there for a reason. It's the tool, not a hindrance.
So yeah, that's my character. Who wants to go next?
Jeremiah.
Let's go. Oh, sorry.
I knew he was gonna say Doom, but that's only because I know him.
Ta-da.
So
what about you, best
I
friend?
have to throw out I've been contemplating this for a minute. But
you got the fingers.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say,
is it who I think it is?
It's gonna be T'Challa.
Yeah.
T'Challa.
And I'll explain.
T'Challa, if you look at like top 10 smartest, he is up there.
Yeah, he is.
He's wavering.
I just didn't go for him because she wasn't a woman.
He's wavering between 5 and 7 on most lists. By pure intelligence, not mutation.
Now,
there is an actual list. We'll discuss it after everyone says their
Luna's
options.
the canon top. So
if we look at his original origin, before he even became king of Wakanda, the most technologically advanced city on the world, you know what I'm saying, on the planet, that's like the most technological city on the planet. We're not even talking about other places like where the humans live or other places like Genosha, R.I.P. the mutants.
R.I.P. the mutants.
Seriously, the most advanced place. Their technology is way far beyond ours, and even, you know, like on a galactic scale.
I want to go.
Perfect example, vibranium. Vibranium is an element that's not from this planet. It was a metal that fell from space. And T'Challa has learned how to break it down on a molecular level to be able to use vibranium in more than just one way. Everybody always thinking spears and claws and bulletproof suits. Nah, there's so much that they do, even down to their medicines. Like, humanity is ridiculously intelligent.
Well, if that's the case, then you could say that you could argue the case that his sister is also just as intelligent as he is.
Sure,
yeah. So if we're gonna say T'Challa, we gotta say Shuri as well.
The reason I brought out T'Challa is because T'Challa was the one who figured out how to rewrite the structure, the chemical bonds for vibranium. Not to T'Challa, once he was going through his trials, he became the Panther for the first time. It led them through the Skrull invasion, which, by the way, everybody else got invaded and got some form of damage done to them. But when the Skrulls came to Wakanda, they got their asses handed to them.
Yeah. On a silver platter. With a
There's
side.
so much that's gone into it. If I didn't choose T'Challa,
Well, yeah, T'Challa. You know what? You're right. You didn't win the argument, but you are right.
T'Challa is very.
Nobody won the argument, but you're right.
There really is no argument.
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna mention him, he did write the chemical bonds, not everything, but who's been, like, recently, like, if we're gonna talk about now, like Wakanda now, is Shuri. Like, he started it, but, like, she's finishing it. Like, she's applying that shit. You feels me? Like, that's what she do. It's her thing. She's mastered it and she's remixed it now. Like she's took it and ran.
For all of our female listeners, please don't get me wrong. This is not a battle of the sexes.
It's not.
But the only reason why her character is receiving so much limelight is because of the movie.
Sorry if you didn't see the movie.
I mean, wait a minute, but wait a minute. Don't try to downplay Shuri, because at one point in time, and by one point in time, I mean for a period of 5 to 10 years, she was the Black Panther. So don't make it seem like she's just like this.
Wait, she was?
Yes, she became the Black Panther.
Actually, no.
He actually stepped down.
That. In the main continuity, he stepped down because of a global threat that happened, and she took up.
And he didn't want to deal with that, and she was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it." So
it's
like,
when he was in a coma.
Right. It's not just like I'm not arguing with my best friend. I'm just saying, like, if we're not. Yes. Right. I know. I'm just saying, like, like she's getting a lot of recognition right now because she's a woman and it's 2018. But like, she did a lot of shit in them comic books. Like, she's a fucking beast. Okay, she's smart as hell and she is determined and she's ready to fight when her brother is not.
And sexy too.
You know what?
And to answer a question that was asked
make the woman at the table feel a little bit more concerned. Nah, fuck you.
Okay, to answer a question that was asked by Charles here. When you become Black Panther, the Panther God must deem you worthy of the special herb. The boss, thank you, I forget his name sometimes. He judges to see if you're worthy of taking in the heart-shaped herb, which grants you all the abilities of the Black Panther and the power of the Black Panther's past. With Shuri's case, because of her jealousy towards T'Challa, Bass did not deem her worthy, hence she was not allowed to take the heart-shaped herb. But when she made the sacrifice, when she was reincarnated by T'Challa, she was given the herb and became the full-fledged Black Panther, along with having powers that even T'Challa doesn't have.
So many people have
shape-shifting.
Yep, there we go.
Can talk to spirits, even though T'Challa has full manipulation of them in the whole King of the Dead saga. And if I remember correctly, besides the other shape-shifting of like crows and panthers and communicating with the dead, can't she also call upon all other things of the Black Panther, like outside the abilities of the herb?
I don't want to say for sure yes, because I haven't read all the way through those, but I think that she can. But there's been so many people. Man, look, Black Panther just started getting this recognition, but there have been so many people to wear the Black Panther uniform. It is fucking ridiculous. At one point in time, didn't Storm wear that uniform too?
No, that was disproven.
That was disproven.
That was not canon.
All right, cool. Glad we having this good.
Good.
I'm glad we're having this.
Okay, so
thing. I was just making sure. Okay.
Next person now.
Next person.
Who's next? Anybody?
That would be between Charles and Xavier.
I don't have anything.
You know,
Charles, do you have
Charles,
one?
you got anybody for smartest?
I'm trying to see. I know somebody.
If you don't, we can just come back.
Actually, no. You know what?
Or do you want to wait until a different category? It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay, I can wait until another.
All right. Next category, you guys ready?
Our next category, now we talked about the brains. Now we have to focus on the brawn. In terms of natural ability, no mutations. Who is the strongest Marvel character?
In terms of natural ability.
In terms of natural ability, no cybernetic enhancements, no herbs like we just spoke of, no mutation. It's pure natural strength.
Juggernaut's out because he's a mutant.
Deadpool is definitely out because
Is Hulk out? He ain't.
Yeah, Hulk is out. He's a science mutation.
Hulk is kind of iffy because technically, since all his strength stems from something that's natural with phenomena in the brain,
I'm saying
you
Bruce
would
Banner was
dictate
strong
that.
before that, but he's super fucking strong.
You would dictate that as natural strength, but at the same time, it's a mutation.
Right,
that
without mutations or anything.
like pure strength.
One Punch
Wait, they
Man.
have to be born with it?
Yes.
One Punch Man.
Like no form of mutation.
Luke Cage is out, ain't he?
Luke Cage has no form of super strength. All he has is superhuman durability.
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, that's
But it's
always,
not superhuman. It's not to the levels of like what we're talking about.
But see, that's hard because most of the people who have the natural born have been.
Actually, no. I know.
Most of the strongest
No.
villains in Marvel are fucking mutants, so that doesn't. We couldn't really do that. We'd have to.
No.
So I see what
Hold on. Does Spider-Man actually count?
His is a mutation.
He's a
Yes, he got bit by
mutation. He came from mutation.
Are you sure? Because I mean, the
Yes,
other one.
all of Spider-Man stuff is mutation.
The other one was
Wait, real
The
quick,
new one came
if
out
I can
of
run back to the previous, I just wanted to say one thing that I almost said was Deadpool for being one of the smartest.
Yeah.
The reason being is because he suffers from what's known as super sanity.
Yeah.
Super sanity means that you're so aware of everything to the point where
His infamous breaking the fourth wall happens.
yeah, exactly. And
But he's not the only one to do that.
same thing with the Joker.
But Deadpool's not the only character in Marvel's timeline to do that. She-Hulk at one time was able to break the fourth wall as
Oh
well.
hell yeah!
Wait, what?
Yeah, she at one point made it her business to break the fourth wall almost as much, if not more so, than Deadpool.
Why?
Because it was the 80s.
So because between those two, Deadpool just loves to like that's his pastime.
Well, I don't know. You know what?
Because it's not
I'm
even
gonna
like
say
so much super awareness.
I got somebody. You know what?
Because
Fuck
he
it.
did say he
'Cause-
takes-
So, so you know what?
I spelled it wrong. Thor is not a mutant.
Thor's a god.
Thor's actually
is the god.
That's actually a good example.
And he
because
was born with that. That's
He's
something
God.
that he was born
Actually,
with.
this is probably the only.
This is the only one I can think that's not a fucking mutant. At the
Actually,
top of my head.
no.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm
What
not.
about Hercules?
Hercules is a mutant.
Hercules
No,
was born from Zeus. He was
Hercules
born with that.
Well, yeah, Hercules is natural. Yeah, Hercules is natural too. But I thought of Thor first because it's
There's a
fucking
character
Thor.
called Hercules in freaking
Yes.
Marvel?
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I thought of Thor first. So fucking Thor. That's my thing. So
Okay, now.
he's not a mutant, right? So he fits that fucking criteria.
all his strength is natural, and anything like he has natural strength. There are
He's
boosts,
strong with and without that goddamn hammer. Okay?
and without all the armor as well.
Now he has to be strong
If
without
we're
that
going off the
hammer.
original Thor, we cannot technically use him because in the original Thor comics in the Tales of Mystery, technically he was a normal man who was a scientist who was crippled, and he found the hammer of Thor, which gave him the abilities of Thor, older son. And as long as he held on to the hammer,
He was Thor Otis.
Not to mention, he didn't get that extra boost of strength until he actually had this belt made to him, given to him, by
Which
Thor,
boosts his strength
which
by
made-
10.
So
So,
we're
by
going.
10 million.
So we're going off the original comic. If we're going, we're going off the original comic books.
See,
So you
this
just
the
basically
complication.
destroyed my fucking argument
Hold on, wait,
instantly.
hey,
You see
okay,
that?
Okay, guys,
Think about
guys.
it, bitch.
You know what? Because this complicates things, how about this? For the strongest argument only, we're gonna go with composite characters, meaning if you bring up all their stuff, what do they have to offer to this argument? So by right, Thor would count for joyous sake. Right.
Yes,
If
it
you go with
would.
composite Thor. Is anyone
My
else?
next one was gonna be Blue Marvel, but that's a whole nother.
Blue Marvel
conversation.
technically has a form of mutation to his strength.
But we just said
But
composite.
boy, Blue Marvel would be a great choice.
my
Because he does not get enough fucking love.
So true.
Blue Marvel is actually one of the most powerful characters in comics.
Yeah, he's
He
one of the
really
most
is.
powerful characters.
And he's
but
also extremely intelligent.
I was just gonna say Blue Marvel
really?
because
Yes.
that is a strong motherfucker
Before
right
the
there.
creation of Luna Lafayette, he was number 8 on the top 10 smartest
Oh
Marvel
yeah,
characters.
yeah. I think I
who's
shit on
number one,
type fast.
It used to be Reed Richards. Now it's Luna.
They technically still call Reed.
They still say Reed. Like, in terms of the entire universe, like, in terms of the arcane of 616, it's Luna. But in all forms of continuity, they still give it to Reed because of his dimensional knowledge.
Wait, Blue
Well, I'm
Marvel
giving it to
happened,
Blue
man.
Marvel because this nigga moved ocean liners by his damn self. He was moving meteors and shit. This nigga, the tidal wave. I mean, didn't he at one point stop the fucking Earth?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like all kind of shit.
No.
All right.
Does Hyperion count?
Hyperion does not count because he is a mutant.
No, he's natural born. He's an alien.
He counts.
That
He
does
counts.
count.
Loophole in the rule.
Hyperion does count because
Yes!
he's naturally born with his strength.
I'm so glad I play the game.
Chalk one up to everyone's favorite Superman ripoff. He's literally meant to be Marvel's equivalent to Superman.
Yeah, well.
Who is one of the few people to say he has a definite W over Tony Stark.
Oh, wait. No, he's DC. My bad.
You said what? Alcoholism.
Yeah, alcoholism.
Alcoholism
and
defeats Tony Stark all the time.
And Marvel. Captain Marvel.
Wait, what?
Well,
Jessica Jones too.
The strongest was hard.
Well, for my choice, it's not going to be on the levels of what Hyperion and what
Blue Marvel
and
my
others
nigga,
can do.
That's right.
But I just personally, I'm
language.
going to use him because he doesn't get enough love for what he can do, given his limited abilities. I'm giving that to Taskmaster.
Okay, I gotta get
So who?
In my opinion,
No, I agree with him.
Taskmaster?
Taskmaster.
Yeah.
AKA Tony Masters. Now the reason I can understand why Jeremiah is like wondering, like, in terms of strongest, why would I choose him? I'm choosing him for one simple fact. Before everything that changed him, he was already above average of an Olympic level power lifter. He was already powerful in his own right.
You're right.
The only question is this: are we talking about in forms of pure strength, or are we talking about in forms of like
We're going
Pure strength.
It used to be pure strength, but because we're going with the composite thing, it's naturally gifted or naturally born or trained with it. And in terms of Taskmaster, he trained for that. Technically, the serum he got gives him no strength boost. All his strength is naturally his own, and he's documented to be able to lift at least 1 ton with just pure strength. The only ability he has is that he can copy a person's abilities and movements at the loss of his own memories. So my wish goes to Taskmaster.
Question.
Thank you, Tony Masters.
Yeah, Blue
Can I ask you
Marvel
one
still
question,
gets
TJ,
it.
though?
What?
You know how Taskmaster has the ability to copy somebody's move?
Yes.
So what if he was fighting somebody, 2 people at the same time? Will he be able to copy both of their moves when he's fighting?
Yes.
Yeah.
So long as
They're up on Spider-Man at the same time?
same thing with Iron Fist and Spider-Man.
Really?
Can you imagine the agility?
So can he remember their movesets
Yes.
after fighting?
He has photographic reflexes. That is what his power is documented.
So we're not counting Colossus because this man is
Colossus technically has natural born strength as well, because his natural mutant power gives him really no form of strength boost outside of his own stuff. It was only when he stood as Juggernaut did his strength get like Omega level threat worthy.
Hey, pause. So, wait, since we're talking about naturally born, shouldn't mutants naturally be able to do this? Because they're
Yes. Initially we weren't, but because of the whole composite thing, yes, mutants are allowed.
We're forgetting one.
Juggernaut.
Strongest mutant alive. Namor.
Juggernaut.
Namor is incredibly powerful.
I
Good
know
choice.
Wait, what about Blob?
He is the strongest mutant alive.
Blob
He's
isn't
literally,
necessarily-
he's canon, the strongest mutant alive.
Who?
Because
This is
he's
canon.
technically
Namor.
Oh yeah, he is.
Canon.
Outside of Apocalypse, Namor is credited with being the first mutant.
This nigga lift a goddamn ship like this. Like, it was just like, what's
Okay,
up?
so
There are other people, but Namor is a good choice.
Yeah, he's
okay, so
definitely
Namor's one.
canon.
So what did Juggernaut stand at?
When the last time I saw a list of the 10 strongest, because Juggernauts comes from a mystic enchantment rather than his own natural stuff or a mutation.
Okay, so that's
doesn't-
why he's out.
He doesn't have anything.
Well, I mean, I have a list right now of the top 10 strongest in the Marvel Universe. Everybody wants to hear it.
Sure.
Number 10 is Sasquatch. Am I remember him? No?
Yeah, I
Yes,
remember him.
from Alpha Flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then The Thing.
Right.
The Thing does have strength, but his is mostly durability and strength, though.
Colossus.
No, his is natural strength, but he was just transformed.
Colossus.
Durability.
Colossus.
Namor.
Namor.
Then you got Blue Marvel.
Right?
Wonder Man.
Yeah. Oh, people forget about Wonder Man. This man can hit atoms.
Sentry.
Oh, I forgot about Sentry.
I was gonna do something.
Hercules, of course.
Number 3.
Thor, and then Hulk.
Hulk is number 1. How is Hulk number 1?
I don't know.
Because technically, Hulk's strength is documented as being naturally unlimited.
Plus, Marvel's made Thor so they can kick Hulk's ass.
Hawk is a
Somebody
god.
who low-key can top down there everybody on that list, including the whole
Which is Namor, right?
No.
Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock, if you let Adam Warlock do his thing, he is by far the most powerful character in all of Marvel.
Adam Warlock.
This man has a natural connection to the Soul Gem. He himself is the Soul Gem
Are we talking
sometimes.
about, like,
If I can just,
or like,
no, I'm talking about
Everything.
I'm talking about everything. Adam Warlock literally, when he was first made, as a matter of fact,
He was meant to
the
be the
opponent to Thanos.
He was meant to be the only thing that could stop Thanos that was not officially labeled as a cosmic being.
wasn't he supposed to be in the
Onslaught.
Infinity War
He's
film?
literally perfect.
Who's your
I know,
phone?
because
Bring 10 minutes on there?
it's a lot that goes into him being there. And
You
then,
make a phone call.
like, for the way that they're doing this right now, they're doing the
Who are you calling?
on another term. Technically, with his creation, his extra begins the infinity.
Right.
So this is the Marvel Cinematic is a whole nother universe versus the comics.
I just feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe has made the way that I see the stories a little fuzzy.
That's
That makes
why
sense to anybody else?
As a pure fan of the company, when it comes down to basic knowledge and
I feel
stuff,
like
you
this
have to know the comic books first before you watch the movie. Because the movie will mislead you. Movies are adaptations of the original source material.
And it's only certain parts of the comic books that they take and put into the movies.
And even the parts that they take, they still twist it and turn it to sell it.
Where the fuck did these two?
Charles had to use TJ's phone, and TJ just realized Charles had to go way far to make a phone call, and that's something that was suspicious to him. So.
Okay, pause.
5-minute break, Paul.
5 minute break.
I'll just put the dun, 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 dun,
You guys
dun.
literally paused
I'll
their
put that
video.
on there. I'll put that in the video. We paused it.
Well, Charles is gone. We can still talk about it. Let's play it back. Come on, Jeremiah. We're finna play it back anyway.
Jeremiah, we're continuing.
My ass
I was
got
just
to
making
know
sure
that.
what he was using my phone
No.
Oh,
Record button.
record button. Okay, well, Charles had to take a phone call, but TJ, go ahead with the next one.
So our next topic is probably backstance to some of the things you've heard us say. We're going with our personal favorite villains. And I'm gonna start this off again for like I'm not using Doctor Doom since I've already used him. And
Yeah, you can't use
it. It
him
would kind of be unfair to use it. So if not Doctor Doom, technically I'm going with my second favorite villain. My second favorite villain in all of Marvel is honestly Dormammu, the good old Dreadlord.
Yep.
Dormammu.
Typist.
Oh,
Dormammu. I don't know.
when I keep forgetting how to spell this man's name, you gonna have to do it. Yeah.
All right.
You know,
You
you
just
gotta.
type in Doctor Strange's Morse archetype.
Right there at the top of the list. Dormammu.
Oh yeah, he was in ain't he in that fighting game?
Oh, that's what he looks like?
I
What,
forgot
Marvel
the-
vs. Capcom?
Yeah, there
Yes,
you
he
go.
is.
Is that his physical form?
This is his physical form.
Wow.
I personally adore like Dormammu, not just aesthetic design wise,
Right.
but just character. Like he's meant to be the arch nemesis, like the omnipotent of Doctor Strange. And with how powerful Doctor Strange is, to have someone who could potentially be like, fuck you and everything you stand for on a regular basis. Dormammu
Strange
makes
defeated him. Well,
Yeah.
by trickery, but it wasn't like a.
exactly. In all of Doctor Strange's comics, every time he's beaten Dormammu, it's because of some type of formal planning or trickery. If you did an all-out battle with them with no BS, Dormammu would win a heavy percentage of the time.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
That's
Yeah.
Dormammu is
Yeah.
that powerful.
Yeah.
It's not just the flames you see. He is a master of all forms of dark magic. If I remember, there are some continuities where he was even immortal, and even one case where he himself got the Infinity Gauntlet and became stronger than death itself, just like Thanos. So my favorite villain, since I can't use Doctor Doom, would be the Dreadlord Dormammu.
Okay, this is gonna be weird because I have a favorite villain, and I don't think everybody is gonna either A, remember, B, give a fuck enough, or C, agree with me.
Depending on who it is, I might.
Okay, I'm gonna just type it in, and you guys, feel how you want to feel about it. First of all, let's talk about this because I love Jean Grey. I love her very much. Okay, and when this character art first happened, I was all against this bullshit. Okay, but then I started reading, and Dark Phoenix is nobody to play with. All right, she swallowed a fucking sun. Okay, this right here is evil. You know how many people she murdered with that shit?
Remember,
Whoa,
for those who are confused,
She swallowed a fucking sun.
for those who are confused,
Ha, you nasty bastard.
Yes.
I mean the actual sun.
we're talking Dark Phoenix, not normal Phoenix, especially not White Flame Phoenix, because that was her at her most
We're
benevolent.
talking about the most powerful villain.
We're talking about our favorite villain.
Yeah, she did. You know what was sad was that she ended up
She's
spoiler alert, killed herself. But
But then
that's when she got reincarnated.
Also,
they're currently planning her standalone series where she comes back and stays.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix is something that took over Jean Grey when she was a young person, and Jean
The
Grey.
Phoenix Force manipulated her more or less.
Jean Grey kept Dark Phoenix very, 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 very suppressed, and it just started overtaking her at one point in time.
The Phoenix Force
The Phoenix
itself.
Force is its own entity of pure psychonetic raw power.
Yep.
That exists since the beginning of time in the Marvel Universe. Jean Grey is one of the few psychic mutants who were born that is actually able to tap into this force. But due to the dark nature in her and due to the possibilities of the future leading towards a darker path for her, she was tempted, and when she was consumed by the Phoenix Force, turned into the Dark Phoenix, making her own entity of said entity.
Yeah.
More or less, Jean Grey is the avatar.
So there's the difference for y'all who don't know between the Phoenix and then the Dark Phoenix.
And when we say Phoenix Force, we're talking about the energy source, not the team where the Phoenix Force was given to 4 other people.
But remember that
Kudos if you know.
Yeah. Either way, though, Jean
not
Grey is
counting Jean
the.
Grey.
Either way, Jean Grey is the vessel for Dark Phoenix and for the Phoenix. She's the vessel of both of those.
Well, we have hit our time mark for this topic.
Because
I do apologize.
like,
it has been
since-
20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Jay was away.
For villains?
Since I wasn't able to use Dr. Doom due to already using them, I
That
went
was
with
the next
Dormammu.
topic. Remember the string?
We did villains though.
Oh,
Yeah, we
that
did
was
string.
You haven't been paying attention. You're
Oh,
sitting
well, I
right
guess-
here.
I don't know.
That's real fucked
You didn't
up.
say the next topic.
He did. 'Cause that's,
literally
why do you think why do you think that he put
Okay, so everybody who's
Dormammu?
listening, we are sorry for Xavier. He's in his own little world.
He's
I don't know
kinda
where
sleepy.
Xavier is at
He's
this
kind
point.
of sleepy.
Because
He's
he
been
said
watching too much
Dormammu,
Doctor
I
Who.
said Dark
Favorite
Phoenix.
villain.
Yeah, favorite villain. What's yours? Come on, best friend, let me know.
Yeah, so many y'all.
Well, he said Dormammu, I said Dark Phoenix, so
I say Hyperion. Hyperion.
Hyperion is not necessarily.
not really a
He's
villain.
just been manipulated so many times.
Exactly.
He's more like a
I wouldn't even call him an anti-hero.
Wait,
He's
wait,
just
hold on.
there.
yeah. I was
Question,
gonna say
question,
there,
question. Hold on.
a side piece to
Can I ask a
everything
question
else.
though? Like seriously.
Okay.
Can you sit down first?
Oh, yeah,
She's
sorry.
like making me anxious. Okay,
Sorry.
cool. Now go ahead.
No, for the smartest. I'm not
No.
sure.
Oh, we're on villains.
I know.
Villains.
But no, but back to but just back to smart for a little bit.
I'm gonna have to go with one of my favorite villains because there are
God
two.
damn it! Can I speak?
Somebody go before me. I gotta think.
You are literally trying to backtrack to something
No,
that's
just
two topics.
one second.
You have 1 second.
I want to.
And it's over. All right, that's
Go ahead.
Let's get it. Go ahead.
I want to know if Loki would be part of that.
No.
No.
Loki's
All right.
not that smart.
Loki's
For
one of
smartest?
Loki
Oh,
was
Yeah.
That's the hell he is.
For smartest, yeah, he would.
I personally feel his is less intelligence and
He's
more.
also for villain,
Here's
by the
my
way.
thing. Here's my thing.
Hello?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
really put
so-
Loki in
go
terms of pure intelligence. I'll put him more in
is the
pure,
trickster of the
pure
gods.
common sense.
Why?
But common sense ain't common in the Marvel universe.
That's why I put Loki above intelligence.
No,
So, for
okay.
evil,
but for best villain, he's definitely up there.
The cinematic universe has
what kind of Loki is that?
destroyed a lot of other sides of Loki.
Jortuna.
Okay? Because technically,
because he's
in
technically
all
part giant.
technicalities, Loki is one of the smartest villains.
Yeah.
out
He
there.
is.
But
And
because
on
he's
top
a
of
guy,
that,
a lot of
he's
people don't put him
way
on
more
lists.
Powerful than people give him credit for.
Yes, he is.
The cinematic
There's a reason he
universe
once
is
took
really-
over Asgard himself.
Move your hand.
It's not a lot. Villains, God.
Jeremiah, we're gonna have to come back to you, aren't we?
Dude.
Chris,
Come on, Choo Choo.
Yeah.
I forgot his actual name.
Oh God.
So what's the next category we're on?
We're on it right now.
The Chaos King.
What?
ooh,
Oh yeah.
evil villains.
oh, that's a flashback.
What? Oh, villain?
Yes.
I gave you Loki.
Wait, oh my gosh. What the freak? Oh gosh.
So,
How did you pronounce
I'm
it?
gonna put that as a villain. Jesus.
Amatsu.
Amatsu Mikoshi.
Is that the
Okay.
person?
Amatsu
Is that him or is-
McMotion.
Which one is
He
it?
goes up against Thor and Hercules
This one?
himself and does not get shit.
That's Venom. Now you know better.
I'm sorry. That's
That is not.
That's not Venom.
That's not Venom.
That's not
That is
Venom?
Chaos
He
King.
looks like Venom, but
He is
that's not
very
Venom.
similar in appearance to Venom, but he's technically been around
So
longer than the
technically
system.
Oh, that's scary.
So technically
Yeah.
this is the Marvel's
Opposite of
double.
Only Marvel.
For now, only because Infinity War.
Exactly.
Infinity War's coming up, so you know.
it's out
He is
today.
literally known as
I'm
the
going to see it
destroyer.
later.
Oh, that's fucking scary.
Yes.
I thought that was Venom. You
No.
serious? It's not him?
This is probably
The sad thing is, there have been a lot of like created fan art of Chaos King and Venom, and it is the second most terrifying mashup I've ever seen in my life.
if they combine.
No, that's the
Chaos
most
King and-
terrifying mashup
No,
I've ever seen. because-
nothing's more terrifying than Red Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Venom.
No, yeah, that's a little scary.
Why?
That is the
Okay,
most terrifying.
Wait, why is that
It's
the
more
most
terrible
terrifying?
than the amalgamation of Darkseid and Thanos fused together.
No,
I'm talking about pure
scary.
Marvel. That's not even
I
scary.
said the amalgamation.
That's just something that should not exist.
Why is that?
Yeah, that's an abomination on all
Red
levels.
Hulk, Silver Surfer, and who else?
I did not say Silver Surfer.
Who the fuck?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, and who else?
I said
That's
Ghost
an
Rider,
anti-hero for you.
Random. And
You want to talk about anti-heroes? Silver Surfer,
when they
hands down.
fused together, it was terrifying. Think about it. You have someone with the ability of the Hulk has
But he's not
Ghost
a
Rider's
shit.
solar cycle to the point that it's a souped up.
The hero to Galactus because
It's right. It's a super bike, more or less.
The Super Bike's very loud appearance.
And symbiote.
It makes him in
fire
a fuck
with temperature
situation.
control from Red Hulk.
It makes him in
And
a
then
fucking
Spider-Web
situation.
from Venom.
Basically.
Black.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. You two. Villain. Xavier.
You have to do something.
Because Jeremiah has to go last. Because you know his brain is working 85 miles per hour. So.
Oh, I have to do one too.
You did.
Yeah,
I didn't do one.
You said Hyperion.
You did.
No, I said that for the other one.
No, you said it was
For natural
No,
strength.
because he had to go back to smartest for some reason. He never said his
No, I didn't.
favorite villain.
Yeah, what's your favorite one?
So Charles
I'll
is
do
favorite.
the Rhino guy.
Rhino.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
That's why.
Type it in.
Or it just the coolness.
I wonder what's this.
I'm actually
The Rhino.
Yeah, but
because
what's his real
I
name?
think I know who Jay's kind of
Rhino,
circulating to. I feel like I know.
Someone from Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, Rhino. Yeah, there he is right there.
Oh yes.
It was two reasons. Like it was funny for him because
Ooh, I'm sorry, but backtrack to smartest because that's someone else I forgot.
Oh, Rhino.
Doctor. No, he's
What?
Dr. Octopus.
That's the one we
I
got,
was
Dr.
waiting on
Octopus.
somebody to say that, but nobody did. Thank you, Uriah, who's not over here anymore. Yeah, screw you.
What'd she say?
Anyway, I'm just fucking with you, Uriah. I love you. She said Dr. Octopus, that was like her brainchild, but she's not over here, so she didn't get to say it because you're not over here.
Yeah. Actually, guess what? Guess what? No.
Dr.
That's my greatest villain. Thank you, Uriah.
Who, Dr. Octopus?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Oh, well, there you go. Hey, look, Charles, 2 for 1.
wow.
That's actually
I
one of
would
my
say that
favorite
too.
villains.
Dr. Oct. Oh, that's 2 people's favorite
I have a
villain
question
now.
about Dr. Octopus though. Since he uses his mechanical legs a lot, does he even walk on those legs?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He does. So basically, it's like this. Like he will literally. So think about Dr. Octopus, which I noticed in doing his shows. He does. He's not. You know, disabled with he does walk on his legs.
Yeah, I know
so
that.
basically, he'll go like this.
I feel like
his legs will just, the arms, extra arms, just be behind him. Only time he be on them is literally like to raise him up and just attack with the others.
I feel like he's gonna have rigor more.
He does it as a form of superiority and intimidation.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
It's not really a.
Okay.
But one of my
That's what I
favorite.
want.
But he's
It's a
one of my
cosmetic.
favorite
It's a
villains.
cosmetic thing.
Yeah.
It's a
not really
cosmetic thing.
It's not really a. Well, Dr. Oct. What?
Okay,
Okay,
well,
Jeremiah. No, he said that
No,
was
he
his
said
too.
Rhino, so it leaves Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah,
Venom.
no. Actually, Xavier, if you guys didn't listen, he ended up changing his answer to fit with Charles. He's like, yeah, Dr. Oct. Actually, I didn't think about that. So yeah. So, Frankie, Frank.
Come on, man.
I'm just going
What about I know the Goblin before he became insane.
Norman Osborn is smart, but I wouldn't put him on the levels of like a Reed Richards.
Of like
or Dr.
fucking
Octopus.
genius.
but the man and his
In biochemical terms, yes. In terms of like,
dimensional technology, though, the fact
but that was later
Can I get some more
on.
pineapples?
So
though?
what's the villain?
Can I get some more pineapples though?
I like that you got the
cool,
Wolverines. We're eating pineapple.
So, villain. Come on, you've had longer than needed to think of a fucking villain. I'm just a cursing up a storm on this damn podcast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Venom?
Wait, Venom is smart too.
No. Eddie Brock is not what you'd call intelligent. The symbiote itself,
That's what
is
I'm saying.
kind of smart.
Yeah, but
Because it's
that's
taken-
not. But the symbiote.
But it can be seen as intelligent because of the people
But
he's
the
absorbed.
symbiote
He
is.
takes everything from
But
his
hold on,
host.
the symbiote is smart, but the man is
Brock
not.
is not smart.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say Venom
Eddie
because
Brock, by
he's
the way-
only smart because of the symbiote.
By the way, Eddie Brock is an honorable mention in our host Strong because he's naturally extremely powerful
Yeah, he's
without
raw fuck.
Venom. When he was in a weakened state, he was able to hold up a Ferris wheel by himself.
Now we switch back to Jay the villain.
Oh
that you
yeah, he
talked
did.
We just
Hold
talked
on,
about
hold on.
What did you
Okay, so a villain that I'm gonna have to go with one of the best villains from Marvel
And that is.
I think I know what you're saying.
Come on, man. What is it?
How do you start this up and then don't finish it?
It's so hard. It's so hard to choose.
It was hard, but I chose somebody that I love.
One of
So
them, and this is not my favorite, by the way. One of them, though, which is one of the best villains that's slept on by a lot of people, I would have to say is Mr. Negative.
wow, you took that one way back. Wow, you took that one back.
Mr.
Goddamn.
Negative.
Wow.
When was the last time I heard somebody mention that man? God.
Wait, what show did he appear in though?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man. What kind of shit was that?
I kind of fell off with Ultimate Spider-Man.
See, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
He's actually a little bit more current than what people think. But Mr. Negative, he speaks for himself. He's an extremely intelligent businessman.
He's an asshole sometimes, though.
He's an asshole.
He sounds like he should be a politician by that logic.
We already got Trump in office. No, we don't need him.
Oh my God, Trump is Mr. Negative. Trump is Mr. Negative.
Wait, Jeremiah said Trump ain't cool enough, smart enough, or healthy enough to be the next negative. Hey, another t-shirt idea.
Mr. Negative would have been Barack Obama.
I didn't hear nothing.
What'd you say?
It's food. He's
It's food. That's not even a question.
So, he said Trump is not healthy enough, smart enough, cool enough to be that man.
Mr. Negative would have been Barack Obama. We all know it.
Oh my God.
No, he wouldn't have.
You
But
about
in
to
a
get
nice
hit
way.
by-
But in a nice way.
Dude.
No, Barack Obama.
We have Barack Obama supporters with us.
What?
Yeah, Barack Obama's Blue Marble. That's it. If we're gonna equate presidents,
Yes.
yes.
What
So,
about Bill
Bush.
Bush Washington.
Bush Washington.
Washington.
You know what I mean?
First of all, it's Bill Clinton and George Bush.
Yeah, there
Wait,
you go.
no, senior or junior?
Junior.
Bill.
Well, senior's an asshat and junior's a dumbass.
Xavier,
So
we
what's
have the
difference?
name of our podcast. Bill Bush Washington. John Jacob.
Jacob Iris Smith.
His name is Bonnie too.
Sorry to everybody for my
Write that
most
down,
rambles.
title.
Yeah,
I'm writing that down. I got so many t-shirt ideas off of fucking Charles today. It is ridiculous. Y'all are funny as hell right now. You do not understand. What was I about to get ready and say? You guys made me lose my fucking train of thought.
Okay, so he went off Mr. Negative. So, like, our next topic, if I remember correctly, is supposed to be almost the opposite. We're going with our favorite superheroes.
Heroes.
I got a question.
And since we ended off with you, Jay, let's
Yes.
start with you.
Come on, Jay.
I got a question.
Favorite superhero.
Before
Hold on.
before
I
you
will
start-
drop kick you.
Before you start, Jay, do vigilantes and anti-heroes count?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. What?
We're going with pure heroes.
God damn it! You just took off my fucking idea.
No.
So we have to go with pure hero. Nothing but the greater good for the
I'm
society.
kidding. I can't believe you caught that. No, because I love anti-heroes too much.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can go with-
So I'm saying
So-
there's no
Alright.
hero that's not an asshole. So we can't choose that.
Okay, I'll go first.
All heroes in Marvel are asshats.
I'll go
Excuse
first.
my language. I'm sorry if you got a favorite hero, but all of them are assholes. I'm sorry. They all are
Tony
buzzers.
Stark.
They're assholes in the best
I'm
way.
going first for the heroes.
Go ahead. Who is
Okay,
it?
go ahead.
Okay, my favorite hero is
Okay, incredible.
Bruce
Okay,
Banner.
Bruce
Okay.
Banner.
Okay.
No one got no days from him.
I just
Hey,
I
you
just
can't-
love
I'm
how
not mad at
he's
you.
trying to-
He's not an
trying
asshole
to
in any
teach
kind of way.
himself.
Okay,
He's trying
did you
to-
just say Bruce Banner's not an asshole?
No, Bruce Banner's an asshat. No,
Wait,
that nigga's an asshole.
It's like sometimes he's trying to teach us.
Sometimes
his
it's-
other side to be normal.
There are other
but
times where he's an asshole to keep people away from getting hurt from him, and then there's times he's an asshole just being an asshole.
Just because he can.
I can listen
Like
to an
it's
asshole when
a
he's
few
the
times that he's trying.
Oh, when
to
he's the
teach us,
Hulk, he's like the biggest asshole.
It's a few times that
Even
he's trying to teach us.
Even when
the
he's in
other side.
control.
I gotta say, during Thor Ragnarok,
So wait,
when he
question,
kept his
wait a minute. Can Xavier get his goddamn thought out his mouth,
yeah.
please?
I'm sorry, Xavier.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm defending you today, X-Man. Come on. Stop.
Professor X.
Yes, thank you. I am Professor X. I am bald.
This big ass fur on your head.
Okay,
Try again.
I'm his other brother. You know the one that.
Get the fuck on.
No, you're his black brother.
Oh, you shut up. Go ahead.
But
Professor Triple X.
I feel like he is a good hero. I mean,
That's literally his
he is trying to train his green side to be normal. green side to be normal. And in a few other movies, he did the green. Hawk did actually talk a few times through like normal sentences.
Yeah.
Just even in the movie with the door.
The movies don't give the whole.
They just make him the tank and nothing more.
That man is great.
When Bruce has total control of Hulk's powers,
I'm trying to use the
terrifying.
N word less and less, but it's becoming a habit.
When we have a video called Nigga Combat, you're fine.
I'm just saying, you know me. I'm black. I'm way black. I'm super black. So
but
nigga
me,
is the thing.
he's
there are YouTubers that say nigga on a regular basis in their videos. Shout out to
he's
DP
immortal, and then most of the time when people
DP Yu-Gi-Oh,
most of the time when he gets mad, he grows stronger and stronger every second.
Shout out to Andante. Shout out to you guys too.
Okay,
well, I have one.
Okay, Joya, what do you have for your favorite hero?
Who's gonna be
Deadpool.
Oh my god, I hate you. That was gonna be mine.
Deadpool is. Deadpool originally started as a villain, then became like an anti-hero, but there are times he's mostly categorized as a hero.
Let me tell you why Deadpool is my favorite, and it has nothing to do with his powers or anything. It's purely because this man is like the funniest nigga on the planet, and I relate to Deadpool. I am that much of an asshole. You guys can all agree with that. I'm that asshat. I relate to that man.
It's a tie between you, me, and Jay.
I am that. I love this man so much, and it doesn't even.
Jordan's more Deadpool than the both of you.
Yeah, I am.
No,
I am.
I'm
way more meta than both of you are.
The Deadpool corpse. Yeah, see, this is Jordan right here.
Yeah, she's Lady Deadpool, but pure Wade Wilson? Nah, fam.
No, that's Jeremiah. He's an asshole.
No, I can see Jay as more T-Wade.
Who's this Deadpool? Go back up. Who's this Deadpool then?
You mean Kidpool?
Yeah.
You dumbass.
Wait, why would I be Kidpool?
Because you're the type of person that would have
I
and
have several
lightsabers.
reasons why you would be Kid.
You would have Heelys on. You would have Heelys on as you fight crime. You'd smack people with titanium bats to their kneecaps as your form of tyranny.
Deadpool, Dogpool. If y'all did not see the
Dogpool's Chewy.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
That dance with my dog.
There's two reasons why I like Deadpool.
So wait, you say I will be Kidpool?
Yes.
There's two reasons why we all love Deadpool. One, he's such an asshole in a funny way. Yeah. Two, he's breaks the fourth wall.
No, he's truthful and he doesn't give a shit.
Exactly.
And
you have to respect somebody with that kind of honesty.
And also, he supports the LGBT community too.
Yeah, he's LGBTQ. He's
no,
very progressive.
But there's one big thing that people don't really know about Deadpool that some of his diehard fans know, but no one really gives credit because he's one of the few Marvel characters to do it.
What is that?
He actually cares about his kid.
Yeah, he gives a fuck.
He literally lied about having a kid so his kid would not be in danger. And even when the truth came out, we all know Deadpool is very comical, but when he gets serious, there's a reason.
He's real serious, yeah.
He's terrifying. There's a reason he's one of the best fighters in the world. He's beaten Captain America.
Assassins, you mean?
Several times.
Fighter, just period. When Deadpool gets literally, when he heard that they threatened his daughter,
hand-to-hand combat, it's over with him.
More like this. His trigger, like, you know how Wolverine, when his trigger said, like, he gets more feral? When Deadpool's serious, that mask is off. He doesn't refer to himself as Deadpool. He says Wade Wilson. That means you die. When he says Wade Wilson, you're a dead man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying this.
He bodied all of Hydra by himself.
Okay. So, can you guys do this?
Twice.
Why is Taskmaster the only person that can't copy his moves?
Taskmaster can't copy Deadpool's moves because not even Deadpool knows what he's doing half the time.
Yeah.
He's so sporadic.
Deadpool is what I would call
a wild card.
No, not even that.
He's the fool.
Deadpool is, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna go by,
if you have to look in a deck of cards, he's the Joker.
The big one.
Really?
Because he doesn't. He doesn't have a plan half the time. He just goes in and does what he got to do.
But his plans has shown that he can be very intelligent when he wants to be.
Yeah, I choose my heroes and villains based off my own personality trait. I don't usually have a plan with life. I just go with the flow, do what I gotta do, and everything work out fine.
So who's next?
Bullshit along the way.
Damn it! Come back to me. I had one, but I lost it.
You went right.
Yeah, I went.
I went.
You went. Jay,
Jay
have you gone?
You going?
I got still looking for mine.
Damn, go ahead, Shorty.
I guess I'll go.
Cause she
Let's see.
stole mine.
I thought you said anti-heroes were out.
No, I said they're in.
Well, he said they were out, and Deadpool was the first name on my fucking list, and
that's why I changed
And
my
then
mind.
he said they're in, and I was like, back to the top. So that's where we're at now. So
So if you're talking about anti-heroes, hold on.
You walk. You tell me.
Let's see. Favorite hero? Matter of fact, mine is one that's not even really well known, but I just personally adore her as a character and what she represents.
Which is?
Elsa Bloodstone.
Seriously?
I really enjoy Elsa Bloodstone.
Not seriously in a what the fuck why, but seriously in a you really like that's.
I enjoy Elsa Bloodstone. I really enjoy that.
Does she have any powers? No.
She has no powers.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Just has
her fucking fiery red hair. There you go. That's a power.
Wait, there you go. That big ponytail right there next.
Wait, if she
no, right there next to
how
the
is she in
picture.
the Marvel universe?
No, to the picture that
not everyone in the Marvel universe has powers, Charles. Or need I remind you of Black Widow's existence?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Or Hawkeye.
Damn.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Mike made a cameo.
Mike made a cameo.
Yes. Mike just came in here.
But yes, I choose Elsa Bloodstone because even without powers, she was born into something that she naturally loved with like the whole arcane and occult and mystic things. Her only weapons are her wit, two buckshot shotguns, and a shovel with no form of enchantment. Literally, she is her own weapon. She is her own superpower. Her intelligence is off the chart. It's not on the levels of like Reed Richards and stuff, but out of most of the street level heroes, she's definitely in like the top 5.
AKA, she's a bad ass.
AKA,
she's a badass with a badass. Very simple.
You know what?
Shovel Knight would approve of her.
You know something? I'm starting to see a trend with you all.
No, that was my only one. That was my only one.
Please don't talk about that woman. The reaction is
well, of course you are guys who like women. There's no denying that. I'm just saying I'm starting to see a trend with you. That's all I'm saying.
Technically, my joke was misguided because she's more T than
I know. I don't got a problem with you guys being assholes or dicks or thinking
no.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying that woman that talk about all names are from.
I went with Elsa Bloodstone because
nigga, what? Honestly, I like women too.
Ooh, oh my god! I just thought of I just thought of someone else I could have used. Who? If not Elsa Bloodstone, this is just for an honorary mention for me. It's a duo that I'm pretty sure some people know. I'm pretty sure Jeremiah's gonna understand why. I feel like you're gonna understand too. My honorable mention is the duo of Cloak and Dagger.
I was about to say
I knew you was gonna say that.
I knew it. Because
okay,
they got a show.
I always felt
I don't care about if they have a show. I've just always enjoyed them.
They got a show. It's actually pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
It's CL.
There you go. I got it.
Oh wait. Cloak is actually African American?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He hides in a big fat ass cloak.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the show in a minute.
And not only that, Cloak is actually a dimensional.
Yes, he himself is his own walking pocket dimension.
Yeah, there you go.
He is a dimension.
Now what's her power?
In our dimension.
He feels her dimension.
The cloak dimension.
What's her power?
Jeremiah?
You know what? It wouldn't be a Jeremiah without this moment right here.
That is his woman.
It's his woman though.
Who else but JJ?
That's his sister.
No, it's not.
No, it is not, and that is so
that's his
nasty.
Literally,
His
no.
wife.
In the beginning, she's just a random girl, and he was a random homeless dude. Literally, they have no connection outside of their powers feed off of each other.
Do you think that we are
So they don't like
Mississippi? You
No,
know
their
what?
powers feed off of each other. They're more or less bound in a symbiotic way because he needs her light in order to survive, and she's strongest when he's around. That's why they're a unit. That's why I adore them, because it's not like most symbiotic things where it's like, I'm going to utilize you and you get no say. They're on a perfect basis with each other. They work great together.
Jeremiah, you're up.
You literally can't have one without the other.
Michael, you want to do
Oh, hell yes, it's Michael, the nerd.
Your favorite hero.
The white guy.
Your favorite Marvel hero.
Marvel hero. Okay.
Captain America.
Get the fuck. Look at this white guy from Texas.
My favorite character is a man named Captain Buckshot.
So look, Captain America, he's in the top 5. I will admit.
But I'm actually curious on who your favorite is.
But my favorite hero, I would. That's my guy.
Okay, look. So let me say something. If there's a rule here that you cannot choose who's already been chosen. It's
I don't
Bruce
know who's
Banner,
already been.
Deadpool, Cloak and Dagger.
Who the fuck picked Deadpool?
Me.
He did.
I'm gonna punch the fuck out you.
I'm a female.
I don't give a fuck. I'll slap a bitch.
Hey, Michael.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, this is kind of a PG kind of podcast?
Bullshit with that person saying nigga.
not PG.
We are
rated R. This is rated R.
Oh, it's rated R?
We are
Alright,
TV
fuck this
17.
shit. Okay, so since Deadpool's already been chosen, you hoe ass, I'm gonna have to pick Spider-Man, man.
Okay.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Which one?
Oh, good
Yeah,
old Oh.
No,
Miles? Peter?
This could make some people.
Miguel?
Spider-Gwen?
Hey, you ain't shit, bro. I just want some.
Peter Parker.
Because I was
Peter. Good old Peter.
So the original Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
The Spider Core. That's one of the types.
Spider-Man.
Not the new
Spider Whore.
So Peter Parker.
Yeah.
that one.
Original Peter.
Oh my god, you serious? Original Peter Parker, like original.
I love
The original Ridge?
I love that
Tobey Maguire was a great Spider-Man movie.
He was
But why is
the
Spider-Man-
only
why
one
is
that I
Spider-Man your
consider
favorite
to be
I don't know.
Spider-Man. Is that one right
I've
there?
loved Spider-Man since I was
Hey,
like
he
4.
was emotionally and everything else a bitch, but he was my nigga though.
That's my nigga.
That's my
Spider-Man to the day I die.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
The
man.
Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man.
Not hashtag, this is my Spider-Man.
The Human Spider.
I
like how
guarantee the
people
next
always
Spider-Man is
suspect
gonna be a fucking little
Because
8-year-old.
Bonesaw is ready.
Hey, Alex.
But you know,
We have our Wakandan brother Alex with us right now.
Oh, who finna watch Infinity War?
So we're talking about right now, actually.
Someone
We're doing a Marvel podcast just because Infinity War is out today.
Someone who already watched it said that it was trash.
Please don't spoil it for us.
Don't
Don't spoil it.
Shut the fuck up!
Spoilers alert, audience. I'm so sorry.
We're so sorry because Alex doesn't know how to shut the
That's
shit
not
up.
true. That's not true.
It's not true.
Put that board down.
Put the board down.
Dick.
Put the board down.
Charles, I will beat your ass.
Don't make me do it.
I'm sorry. I know you guys are hearing
We're used
our
to
podcast
the word.
evolve into
Thank you,
chaos
Jack, with my
slowly.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Let's refocus.
I hear you. I know you hear us devolving very slowly.
Now,
Marvel Jack.
okay, stop. Okay, now we're slowly. Oh my God, Charles. We're slowly winding down to the end here, so let's get to our final category.
I didn't even get to say mine yet.
Oh, Charles, who is your favorite hero?
Quake.
Quake's not a hero.
Yes.
Quake is not. First off.
Oh, sorry.
Quake is not a hero.
Ah, my thumb.
She's a villain.
Shit. Oh yeah.
No,
shit.
she was she started as a villain and then joined Shield.
Shield? Are you telling me Shield is an evil agency?
No.
You dumb as fuck.
She learned from evil to good.
Kind of like
Or
Barking
that
Ash
little
from
reason.
Skyrim.
We're going off of people who started in that direction.
Right.
started
Started
Oh,
heroes. Right.
my bad.
For mine, it would be Groot.
Wait. Then Deadpool wouldn't be
I love Groot.
a necessary.
No, he was.
Anti-heroes are allowed.
Yeah, he was a vigilante in the beginning. Remember?
So, come on.
He was only here because he was paid
He
to
was
be.
already doing heroic shit, just evil ways.
Okay.
There goes right now. As a hero.
Ghost Rider technically is seen as an anti-hero.
Yes.
Come on, Charles.
Don't get that love, dirty man.
What's your favorite
The
Marvel?
reason
We
why I
literally
actually
talk about volume. We literally talk about volume.
Yeah. The reason why I actually like Ghost Rider because when I saw the movie, even though it was a little iffy to me, but to me, I'm like, shut up.
What is his name?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
I like the blue version of it.
During the number
We gotta call you back.
No, but I like Ghost Rider because he seemed like a pretty cool guy. Or really cool, anti. I'm like, oh, okay, this dude who uses a freaking chain, hair's on fire, but also not only that, he's a walking vigilante skeleton.
People don't know much about Ghost Rider.
No, they don't.
Shit, yeah.
He's way stronger than people think. He can go toe to toe with the Hulk. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh wait, overall,
And only that,
last
this dude
category.
can fight underwater for crying out loud.
Yeah. Okay. Now our last category, since we're winding down to the
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, JJ, give me
keep
go.
walking in and out of these podcasts.
I haven't even seen some.
Alright, guys.
So I'm mad.
How to get some Smarties. So,
That's how I get some smarties. I forgot it.
He did though. He
To
did.
get smart.
since I can't come up with just one of my favorite superheroes is Blade.
All right,
He
Blade?
gets slept on.
he is cold as fuck.
I like the background. He's cool.
No, I like how she's doing the podcast even though she's not.
That is the
in
subtitle to our podcast. So our podcast title is Bill Bush Washington, cold as shit.
In the background,
Write that down.
cold as
Are
shit.
you really
Bill Bush Washington
Yes.
is still the
Take
best
that note.
thing.
Really?
Yes.
Cold as fucking.
Bill Bush
But yeah,
Washington.
Blade is
He's
good.
cold as
Blade is a good
shit.
hero.
When
I'm
I was
sorry,
in
Blade is a good
when
hero.
my mom took me to go see the Blade movie. Blade movies came out when I was like what 2? I was like 2. My mom took me to go see the Blade movie, and when he cut off all them people's head with that that shit, I was like, oh my god, that's cool as hell. And I was like 2, and the whole movie theater was just like, who's child?
So do you think? Do you think?
One of my favorite scenes from the Blade movie is when he walked into the fucking nightclub and it's like the people was dead was getting lit and the guy didn't know that a vampire took him there so they could feast on his ass. And they turned on the fucking like sprinkles and blood coming out that day. He's like,
Everyone
what the fuck's going on? He panicking, you know, people was getting ate. And then all you see is Wesley Snipes' black ass just walking there, just smile. And he's just beating the shit out of everybody.
That was like the best part of that movie.
Everybody, bro. Like, man walking around with an unbreakable sword on his back. He's a fucking ninja.
Wait, that's unbreakable sword. What is it made out of?
I think carbonadium.
It's carbonadium.
Yeah, carbonadium.
Hey, don't tell me.
The Marvel universe with these guys, did they just
All
inventing
their
shit?
special metals are stronger than real life titanium.
You got adamantium, vibranium, and now you got some damn carbonadium.
No, carbonadium has been a long.
What's stronger, adamantium or carbonadium?
Antimanium.
You guys ready?
Really?
But adamantium can't cut.
Antimanium is the strongest man-made, strongest natural one outside of vibranium is carbonadium.
Right.
So, yes.
Oh damn.
So, the last topic was supposed to be overall hero, but because some of us here are also DC fans.
Yes.
A whole lot of gang shit. I gotta represent.
Hold on.
But I'm DC to the
It's
death.
not overall. If you are a real, true comic book fan, this should be easy for you.
So we're also including Dark Horse?
Yeah. This is your the most
Even a song.
obscure, interesting, weirdest, anything you want to think about, character in either universe. That's to you.
The weirdest.
Weirdest,
The most
obscure, abstract.
Can I go
What the
first?
fuck? Why?
Can I go
Who
first?
thought of this shit?
I'm just waiting on somebody to say Howard the Duck.
Shit!
That was gonna be
I'm sorry, guys. I just won TJ for
Why the Howard the Duck?
Yes, amazing hero. Yeah, there you go. That cartoon right there.
Now I have to go with my second.
No.
No.
I'm not
You're not claiming it.
Oh
Go,
my
go, go,
gosh!
go.
Right there, perfect photo. There we go.
Yes.
I'm about to whack you
Why
up.
Howard the Duck though?
Howard the Duck is a very obscure character because he is hilarious. He's extremely skilled. Like, he's one of the better fighters with his own martial art.
You got some.
Wait, why does he have a giant robot to fight with then?
Because he's Howard the fucking Duck.
Right. You can do whatever you want.
He's like you, Charles.
Plus, Howard the Duck is one of only 4 characters who can say their cover art was based on a great hip-hop group. He's been a part of NWA tributes. He's been a part of Run the Jewel tributes. He was part of a Wu-Tang Clan tribute. It was just fucking amazing. So yes, I go with Howard the Duck purely because he's so out there.
What is that?
He's in there. And it stays that way. He has an atomic toaster, man! He has a beefed up brave little toaster by his side.
Why? Does he like toast?
No.
Who doesn't like
Toast.
Right.
Who wants to go next? I want to go like 4th or 5th. Go ahead.
So what is the topic again?
It's overall characters, not
That
just Marvel.
that you like from any universe.
Weird, obscure. They have to be weird, obscure, abstract. What the fuck? Why? Who thought of this shit? That's what they got to be.
Mine has to go into the top 3. My number 1 meme. Number 3 is gonna be Booster Gold.
Are you serious?
Booster Gold does not get a lot of credit.
That's why.
He actually has pretty awesome powers. This man can freely time travel with He still ain't shit. He's the only member of his own fan club.
Yeah, he's
for a
never
reason.
gonna not be shit ever. Like,
Right, every time I see that ring, I
That's
think
an
he's
ass.
false flagging as a lantern.
Exactly. Second,
He's a false lantern.
my second being Silver Surfer.
Wait, why does this outfit make him look like Havoc from Marvel?
Now Silver Surfer.
I know he came out first.
He's too. I think he could be too overpowered for his own good.
You think that Silver Surfer is weird, abstract, and what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I have to run back because I have an honorable mention in terms of obscure. Because it's not even so much that she's not even known; it's her origins that make her obscure.
What?
You better not say it.
X-23.
Oh no!
Come on, dude. Everybody knows X-23.
But here's the thing, though. She did not start in the comics. She started on the TV show on X-Men Evolution. She had to be put into comics.
And then she came back during the last.
So in a way, she kind of has like That's why she has somewhat of a cult following, because she didn't start in the comics. She started in the TV show as a TV show exclusive that became a great comic book character.
Can I tell mine real fast?
Yeah.
Before I forget it. No, you go say yours and I'm gonna say mine.
God,
Everybody's gonna laugh at my shit.
Jeremiah's gonna say Plastic Man.
Okay, my number one, and I love this dude. No, not Spawn, but that'd be a good not Spawn. I am
Member of the Wildcats.
You think Groot is obscure?
No, I think Groot is awesome as fuck.
Okay.
Because he's the last of his kind. He holds the key to the last of his kind.
Wait, what?
Yes, he is literally the last of his kind thanks to... What was his
Rocket?
name? No.
No.
That'd be so messed up. Your best friend is the reason you're the last of your kind. That would be mean.
I have two, actually.
Who destroyed his planet. He is now the last of his kind. And thanks to him protecting them during that crash into the planet, he's now a little tiny Groot.
He's now teenage Groot.
He is teenage Groot now.
Okay, I have two. Both of them are you gonna be like, really? But
Not really.
yes.
I'm probably not.
I am Groot.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the first one is Composite Superman.
I am Groot.
What?
Yeah. Composite Superman. That is one of my like obscure DC characters. I don't think anybody's ever heard
I
of
know who you
Composite
mean,
Superman. But he was actually his backstory is this. He was working at the museum where they hold all of the superheroes from DC, and they have little statuettes, and something happened, and something shot through the window and went through DC and went through Batman and Superman's figurine, and it hit him, and it gave them both of their powers, and it split them in half. So that's why I consider him one of the. His backstory is weird. He wanted to fight Batman and Superman at one point, and he lost. Like, it was crazy. Like, his comic book is funny as hell. Also, I said weird, obscure. Okay, and the other one is Bat Cow.
Bat cow.
Bat cow.
What the fuck?
Why is there a bat cow?
Why?
Why is there a spider pig?
Okay, let's talk about Bat Cow. This is why I told y'all I was a real comic book fan, so everybody needs to give me my props for that. Okay,
Yes,
real comic book.
we are
fan.
proud of you for that.
Thank you. You should be. Now, Bat Cow is.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we just talk about why the fuck there's a Bat Cow PNG on a Mortal Kombat Winky? Wait. Was Bat Cow supposed to be in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe or something?
Actually, Bat Cow is in the Lego. Is in the the
Lego.
Legos. All of the obscure characters I'm talking about are in Legos as well. So if you guys want to go and look at them, you can. But Bat Cow. This is the backstory of Bat Cow, real fast. Batman had saved this slaughter house. He actually broke in and he like beat everybody up, and all of the cows were left over, and there was this one cow that just like walked up to him, he bonded with, and he was like, fuck it, like, I have adopted you, you are my cow.
So now
it became his pet.
And a damn cow.
Yeah, he didn't kill him, and Bat Cow was like his sidekick for a little bit.
I have adopted.
If he has a
You are my cow.
if this fool gets bat monkey.
So wait, did the cow fight with him?
Actually, in one
The hooves of justice are you?
Face the
The
others.
Udders of Justice.
Prepare, Joe.
Yo, that's another T-shirt. The Udders of Justice.
Everything in the title. This title gonna be.
Oh, and I got one more.
This time I'm about to have like subtitles for subtitles.
This is my last one. My last one is Black Hand. The leader of the Black Lantern. Thank you very much. I gotta look for that.
Black hands.
And if we had cameras, you'd see a lot of them right now.
Say Black Hand Lantern Corps.
What the fuck is it not clicking on the thingy thing? There we go.
Try Lantern Corps.
There you go.
Why they got Post Malone down there?
Where?
Black Lantern.
Don't he look like Bobby from
Wow.
Which this is kind of weird because he did
So
not
Black-
officially become a Black Lantern.
He looks like a homeless man who's in
Actually,
the
he's
heavy
the
metal.
start of the Black Lantern.
Yeah, but he didn't become a Black Lantern until he
He's
opposite.
like
Yes.
the world's last
So
Metallica fan 50
this is
years later.
So Black Lantern, he went through death. He was really bad at the. He didn't handle death well. He ended up killing himself, and a ring fell from the sky, and he put it on his hand, and it turned black. And his
Scar
his,
came in.
his scar came in and everything. Well, his backstory is kind of fucked up, and I don't want to tell
It's
anybody
very
about
dark.
it.
But
It's
just
really
know,
dark. It's like really
Comic
triggering.
Historian had a great breakdown of his character.
Like literally.
It's like really triggering, so I don't want to tell anybody like his backstory.
Let's
or
just say
whatever.
this: suicide awareness has never been more prominent in comics until this happened.
Till
You know what I
Black
find actually interesting? The lantern is actually his scythe, the damn battery thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because it's so small, like the orange lantern.
Gotta throw my character out there.
All right, you'll finish it off before we do that.
Oh, and basically, Black Lantern is really big for rising all of the dead superheroes up to fights.
That's why Batman was once a Black Lantern.
Well, I mean, shit, it wouldn't be a Black Lantern Corps. Batman didn't die first and was like, hey guys, die. And they was like, oh shit, we did that. So, yeah, technically, that's
It'll be ironic.
The MVP will always be Solomon Grundy. I don't care. It took me and throw it
And
to
it's
the
just
sun.
personal, but I think that the Black Lantern Corps has like one of the best motherfucking Black Lantern Corps models ever in the fucking history of all Lantern Corps. That's just a personal thing. Go look it up. I feel like saying
My personal
I
pick
know
will always be the Red
every damn-
Lanterns.
I know every
Darkest
damn
Hand and
book.
Blackest Night. You know.
I know.
All right,
every
guys.
What's yours?
Right, to end this.
So, everybody been throwing out more than one, so I'm
That
gonna give
is
y'all
your fate.
three.
Go ahead.
One of the first, and I'm gonna say it right too, Mr. Mixie Spitlick.
Dang it!
Yeah, you gonna have to go ahead and write that one down.
That was my first one.
Well, we've had share ones
Did
already.
you say Mr. and Mrs. Spicklick?
Mistiest spit lick.
Okay, no, it's the name that Superman can pronounce very well to get him to disappear when he made that bet.
Think Rumpelstiltskin. You
damn.
need to pronounce his name right in order to make him powerless, more or less.
They're not very good.
Oh my god.
So he is from the fifth dimension, and he pretty much got bored with, just saying, being able to exist through a mini of everything, and decided
He's a
hey,
cosmic being.
why don't I go fuck with somebody?
Yeah,
we
it's
just
like
rolled up on
Batman.
Superman and start putting him through a whole bunch of bullshit trials and everything.
I love
Just
it, man.
because Superman is a powerful, righteous guy. So yeah,
For those who've played Injustice 2 around St. Patrick's Day, he's the reason so many people rage quit and broke their controllers. Like, yeah, mid combo, about to do a super move, turn you into a cow.
turn you into a cow, a pea,
Bitch, what?
a bowling ball, some flip flops. Like, oh yeah, but he does
So
a lot.
this is the equivalent of
So-
Batmite.
Yeah.
Batmite
Wow.
is from the fifth dimension, but Mr. Meatsy Spitlick came out
So
first.
Spitlick messes with Superman. Batman messes with Batmite messes with Superman. I mean Batman.
Yo, Batmite worships Batman. There's a difference.
Wait. Batman what?
Batman actually likes Batman.
Batman is a super
Spitlick
fan.
is just an ass
Spitlick
fuck.
is a super
He's an ass
asshole.
fuck. He's an ass fuck. Yeah.
An ass
Wait,
fuck?
so
An ass fuck.
Batman.
There you go.
worships
No t-shirt.
Batman?
You're an ass.
So
Yeah.
he's an Alexis Texas supporter?
But hates everybody else.
Okay,
What the
another
fuck?
character
That's a major.
I have to say
It's another one.
that I truly do like.
Fuck you.
Is that be another fifth dimensional being?
You like a lot of misfit beings, so we're just asking because you don't have to know. Oh, I have the goddamn.
Can I say my top
So
three?
sad.
All these.
We're not doing top 3.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do mine.
Oh, so
You're doing their number one.
Go ahead, Charles. You can go. You yours for sure. It's your character.
All right.
You're obscure. It has to be a weird.
Yeah,
person,
it is.
Which is.
It's
It's gonna be like it's gonna be a real childhood that we all know from a show that we love.
It's not obscure.
my dad.
Nope, Mad Moon.
What?
Who?
Mad Moon.
You mean Mad Mod?
Yeah, Mad Mod.
He's not obscure.
He's not obscure to me.
Everyone knows Mad Mod.
Everyone knows Mad Mod.
Well,
Control Freak.
actually,
Control Freak
Is more obscure.
Yes. Mad
Oh,
Mod
yeah,
just
they killed
uses people's youth songs.
well, no, you know what? Mad Mod would be considered obscure because unless
Only
people,
diehard Teen Titans fans really know him.
Yeah, that's
I
you're
guess that
right.
counts,
Because
yeah.
only
Yeah.
people who really like was into Teen Titans would know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
White building
right
is
up
literally
the-
across from it. Yeah, but just go out those doors and make a left and keep going straight.
As some of you all know, we do these tapings at our college. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mad Mod.
at our college, so we're sorry.
Well, we
For the
will probably
Jewish.
Hey, remember guys, crack is black.
Don't go back.
I want to say this right now. We will probably do a little
Mike, do you have an
podcast
honorable
opening during ASIN to give you our updates and reports.
We definitely gotta do a podcast.
Mike said he wants to just, just for fuck's sake, he just wanted to show a little love to Beast Boy.
Yes.
One time for the fun time.
Garfield.
Yes, Beast Boy does not get enough love as.
He really doesn't. Like,
He doesn't get enough love out here.
Like, the original.
they underestimate
You know what the real part is?
Yeah, right there.
Bringing up Beast Boy, I
Everybody
gotta
says
say,
I act exactly like Beast Boy.
One of my favorite superhero groups that's not really well known or
Doom
like,
Patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrol.
Doom Patrol. That was Beast Boy's start before the Teen Titans.
oh yeah.
My mom is weird,
man.
and I texted her earlier during this podcast of what I was doing, and she said if nobody even gives a little bit of love to the Wonder Twins, she hates us all.
Damn.
To the
Oh,
what?
I'm sorry.
Well, she's
Turning
right.
The water is not special.
But
Type in the one twin.
you gotta be honest though. When you talking about DC,
When you're talking about legendary heroes that Hanna-Barbera helped like get animated, the Wonder Twins.
Water. Shape of. Bucket.
When you said Wonder Twins, that
My
legit
bad.
remind me of
Form
those baby
eagle,
twins
shape
that.
of bucket full of water.
But you have to be specific with their powers.
but the Wonder Twins are like
Wonder Twin powers
Wonder
activate.
They
Yeah,
should.
they were Teen Titans Go.
Yes, they were.
well, they're DC. But when we were talking
Wait,
about
hold on. Yeah, they were in Teen Titans Go.
Yes, they were because
yeah, they were.
because
They
they
were.
fired
No,
Shazam.
anyways,
because
fuck
look,
that.
Here's the
the
thing.
reason why they were in Teen Titans Go. She replaced Beast Boy,
Yeah, she did. But
And it's
and
a
he
package
became
deal.
like their accountant a little bit.
Yeah, well, see, I don't
was
watch
surprising
bullshit
because-
shows.
Yeah,
Teen
Secretary.
Titans Go.
But the thing about it is that, like,
wanna know this.
when you're talking about original, like, DC in this making, like, in the beginning of DC, talking about the Wonder Twins, there is no DC without them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why she said what she said. You ain't
The
gonna show a
original
little bit of love.
shapeshifters.
I have a question.
They are the original shapeshifters. There is no there was no DC before the Wonder Twins.
I have a question. Why the monkey?
Yeah.
That's their sidekick.
Yeah,
We
I
are
did
actually
a
done with this
little bit
podcast.
overtime.
So, guys, thank you for joining us for a great episode of the Gaming with Friends podcast, which, as so far, we have the working title of Bill Bush Washington, a.k.a. Cold as Shit,
Cold as shit. That's it.
a.k.a.
The Utters of Justice.
The Utters of Justice.
Dairy World?
Everyone.
Oh, darn it.
And you're an ass fuck.
I'll
Apparently.
hit you with my dick. I'll hit you in the dick with my dick.
That's not
with
going
my
to be
dick.
it. That's not going to be it.
You're an ass fuck. That's another one, actually.
See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye.